One of the Montana cryptids that is actually kind of uniquely Montanan, but a lot of people aren't as familiar with it, is the Ringdocus. This is a dog-like creature. It's described as having tall shoulders with a sloping back that makes it look a little bit like a hyena. It's described as having a really high-pitched crying-like sound. In fact, some people have said that it sounds like a baby crying outside. It tends to go after livestock. It tends to be nocturnal and really only coming out at night and being most dangerous at night.
The first documented sighting of the Ringdocus was actually back in the 1880s in Madison County, Montana.
Israel Hutchins reported hearing a very loud cry and a creature who was going after his livestock. He and his son ran outside, shot it, killed it because it was going after his cattle, and then when the lights came on, they couldn't really identify what it was. There was only one of them, so it wasn't a pack creature as far as they could tell. It had really patchy fur, was shaped weird, its teeth were too big, its ears were too small, its feet were the wrong proportion to be a wolf. He sold it to a local shopkeeper who, as you do in Montana, had it stuffed so that he could sell tickets to it.
So for years and years and years, even at the museum in Ennis, nobody had any idea what they were looking at. The Smithsonian gets a hold of them and they're like, listen, we have some of the best biologists in the world. We'll figure this out, easy peasy. All right, what are we looking at? No, really, what are we looking at? What is this creature? The Smithsonian couldn't figure out what this Ringdocus creature was, so it kind of gets put on the shelf until the early 2000s.
In 2005, the newspaper reported a mysterious sheep killer puts the wolf debate back in the crosshairs. But when they captured and killed the dog that was after this, it was 105 pounds, so larger than a real dog, a pointed face, unlike any gray wolf they had ever seen, gray and cream-colored fur with flecks of orange. Well, that's not a wolf coat. Many ranchers believed it was a wolf and that a resident Montana wolf pack had killed over 200 sheep. However, the creature that was killed could not be confirmed and DNA testing was inconclusive.
So now we're 125 years into this mystery and no one has a clue. It would go silent again until 2018 in Denton, Montana.
A rancher shot a four-legged creature with canines stalking his herd. As the newspaper reported, wildlife officials were puzzled because it had canine teeth and front paws too small for a wolf, claws on all 4 feet were too long to be a wolf, its ears were too big, the coat was all wrong, and they could only identify it as a young, non-lactating female of the canid family. And so whatever the Ringdocus is, it's kind of still around. Like we see every time we have livestock, every place we have livestock, a creature like this pops up. And we're just not real sure what it is or where it lives, where it's going, where it comes from. But it's still there.